Welcome to the live. Welcome. Just getting everything set up for everybody. Welcome. Hey, guys. All right. Some comments set up over here. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. Okay, here we go. Hey, how is everybody today? Hey, Sync Farm. Today is, what day is this? Tuesday? I never know the day anymore. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Oh, it's Rapture Day. Oh my God. Hello, Kim, Baltimore. Hello. What's up? Dorothy from New Hampshire. Ooh, Gabrielle, very emotional today, huh? What kind of things are you having feels about? Hi from Northern Illinois. 4 days until Sedona. Oh my God, 4 days into Sedona. We're going to talk about Sedona in just a minute. Oh my God, I'm so excited. 4 days until Sedona. I fly out to Sedona in 3 days. I fly out to Arizona in 3 days to go channel for you guys. It's going to be so amazing. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. What's up, Dallas? Oh my gosh. Princess Sweets, also from Baltimore. Feeling positive and wonderful and hopeful. Well, that's sweet. I love that. Hello, Georgia. Everybody's from everywhere. Ooh, I got the channel yawns. That was a big energy shift. All right. Ooh, Monterey Bay. What's up? Wisconsin. Okay. If you haven't told me yet, tell me where you're from. And I want to know if you are OG or if you're new here. What's going on? Yes, my kids are staying in North Carolina. I'm in Sedona because they've got school. So they're going to be here with a friend. You're feeling burnt out and unaligned with systems I work in, but also just a lot of crying occurring in the last few days. Crying is a really good release. Let yourself cry, baby. That's good. Let yourself cry. Let yourself get it out. And if you're feeling unaligned with systems that you work in, then let's find some new systems, right? Focus your energy on finding new systems so you can align with new systems instead of focusing your energy on how you don't like being in those systems. Does that make sense? But you got to cry it out sometimes. Sometimes first you just got to cry it out because that raises your vibrational energy because you're like getting it out. It's like a purge of the emotions. So good. I love that. Near Seattle. I love that. Lori's girl math is not quite 2 days because it's 1.5 work day plus 3 hours for today. Okay, Colorado, you're middle G. Not OG, but not new. Middle G. That's funny. New York, mostly new. OG, Alaska. OG, Florida. OG, Oregon. Wyoming, OG. This is so good. Extra tired, very blah. Oh, interesting. Bellflower, California. Hey, Augie Pie. Yeah, Lori's girl math actually works for me too. So I'm just going to say that's basically 2 days. So that's really good. A middle G here too. Do we need to add that as a category? Are you middle G? Spokane. So many middle G's. I love that. So many middle G's all over the place. Not quite OG, not quite new. Most of you are saying middle G. What do you mean, Karen? I don't understand your question. Bakersfield, Ohio. Bakersfield, California, Ohio. Southeast Ohio, Middle G, Oregon. You guys are so funny. Oh yeah, the shirt today. This is another Sean Craft original. This is the shirt today. Isn't she good? I love this one. We got San Diego, Iowa, Middle G, Indiana. The Middle G is cracking me up so much. Is everybody a Middle G? Everybody today is Middle G. That's so freaking funny. Love that. Oh, the autocorrect, Karen, nearing the end. So here's the deal. Here's the question, and I think it's really, really good. So I'm going to answer it. Karen wants to know if we're nearing the end, right, of the insanity, right? Are we nearing the end of insanity here? It depends on your own vibration because my vibrational frequency, just as literally one example, right? Because you can do whatever you want, but in my vibrational energy where I'm at, I'm no longer living in the chaos. I don't feel that energy anymore. I understand what's going on, but I'm living in that higher vibe energy by focusing on what I want, by moving forward in those directions that I want to go in, right? So, in my reality, I've already gotten to the end because I'm not waiting for the earth to catch up. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, you used to live in Hickory. That's so close to me right now. Maryland in the house. So many middle G's. What makes us OG versus middle G? I don't know. Y'all invented middle G. I don't even know. Maybe OG means you've been with me since last year, and middle G means you've been with me for a few months. I don't know. I'm just making it up. Hey, Cheryl. I love that. Ooh, you're in Northern Michigan visiting friends. That's fun. Been here since the contest. That OG or middle? OG? I don't know. At what point do we turn from new to OG? I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys are so funny. I feel like we've taken a big shift, but getting off social media has helped my vibe. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I have a question for you guys. I've been noticing a lot of people pulling away from social media. What is a good way for us to keep in contact with you guys, right? To let you guys know when we have new stuff that drops, new offerings, new things like our expansion packs that are going to be happening soon. What's a good way for us to tell you if you're not going to be on social media? We did email list before, and email list just went to everybody's junk and nobody even ever saw it. Like, it just went straight to everybody's junk. People were like, I'm not getting your emails. And I'm like, yes, you are, because I checked. So email didn't even work though. I am on YouTube. I think YouTube is the safest place to follow me, right? Brenda says I come to social media, look for you, and then get off. And all, yeah. YouTube is good. I don't really have a system for text. I kind of like that, but I don't have a system set up for that right now. YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Follow me on YouTube if you haven't before. I tried Blue Sky, but we were getting 1 and 2 likes. And that was it for Blue Sky. Email though, I like a year ago or something like that. I had email. Discord page. You still vote email. Okay. We have to pay for that. We have to pay for an email thing, like an email service, which is a bummer. Staying away from socials, but when you get a notification on YouTube, you click on it. Okay, carrier pigeons. I like patooties. I like carrier pigeons. Substack. Okay. Yeah, we need to find a way for people who want a way to get away from socials. SoulSpark, yeah. Everyone that's in SoulSpark, which is my membership, you get access to everything first. We tell you guys everything. Oh my god. I probably won't do a Discord because I don't know why I don't like Discord. You saw something stated that October 30th is when the solar maximum is. Somebody's asked me to channel that and I haven't yet because we are super busy getting ready for Sedona, but I literally have it on a note card. I just haven't channeled that yet. SoulSpark is awesome. Sync Farm said, guys, if you aren't in there, it really helped my vibration and connection to spirit. SoulSpark is my membership. You can join whenever you want, leave whenever you want, but it's a really, really amazing community. Really amazing. Mighty Network? I haven't heard of that. I'm not coming off of TikTok, but I'm being censored to an extreme degree on TikTok, and it's getting a lot harder to put content out for you guys on TikTok. So we were just thinking of creative ways that I could still communicate with you guys. Kim says SoulSpark is the single most incredible group of individuals. Seriously, I freaking love SoulSpark, but I want a way to communicate with everybody too if they don't want to pay to be in the membership. Substack or Patreon. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think of something that everybody already has, right? An email, I guess we could try it. Just everyone was like, I'm not getting your emails. It just wasn't doing anything for us. Maybe I need to revisit that. I'm not really sure. Hey, I'm glad you found me too. YouTube is treating me pretty good. Follow me on YouTube. That's the safest bet. Safest bet is YouTube. My mic. I need to check my mic settings. Well, I'll just pull it closer. Corey, let me know if that's better. I'll just pull my mic closer. You legit just came in for the vibes, Jen. I'm so glad that you're here. You do get emails from Corey, but we were talking about like when we use MailChimp or something like that. MailChimp. You want my shirt? Yeah, SeanCraft.com. I don't get any promotional anything. I just tell you guys where the shirts are from because they're rad. That's where I got it. I don't know where my cat went. Lilo's. Let me see if she'll come up here. Come here, Lilo's. Come here. I think she just wants out. Come here, baby. She is old and doesn't like to come snuggle as much. Um, YouTube, yeah, or a newsletter on the website. Newsletter on the website, that's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Cats are the best. I freaking love my cats. I have 2 of them. Okay. How was my German Shepherd? She made the video today. She inserted herself in today's video. So if you haven't had a chance to watch today's video, then go ahead and watch today's video because she makes an appearance for a couple of minutes or so. I love her so much. Okay, so what else we're going to talk about today? Sedona. Holy crap, you guys. Sedona is in 4 days. What the heck? That's so awesome. I'm going to be in Sedona. And I want to talk about the retreats too. How many of you are waiting for a future retreat, right? For whatever reason. There's so many good reasons, but how many of you are waiting for a future retreat? You're like, I want to go, but I don't want to go to Sedona. I don't want to go to Long Beach. Those are the 2 this year. Waiting for future retreats. This is what I have found. Okay. This is what I have found with everybody that's waiting. Cause I think so many people, I think by far the majority of people are waiting for a future retreat that's a little bit closer to them. I mean, because I did just do an East Coast one this summer. Like I did just do one. Um, Here's what we've discovered. Everybody is waiting. And so I'm going to share something really transparent with you guys because I only ever want to be transparent with you guys, right? So it was in Virginia. So here's the thing, and I know there's so many good reasons, but here's the thing. Everyone seems to be waiting, and so for Sedona and for Long Beach, right? Sedona is this weekend and Long Beach is November 15th. We have not even met our minimum to break even with costs. And these retreats cost me between 15,000 and maybe a little bit more, roughly $15,000 um, to do it. And then I'm seeing this a lot too. I couldn't afford to fly for just 1 day. So you make it a weekend, right? You can make it a weekend. And I understand expenses and things like that, but we haven't even broken even with the amount of people that signed up. We had hundreds of people say, yeah, we're gonna do Sedona. We'll wait for Sedona. Please do a Sedona one. We did a Sedona one. And we have like 32 people signed up. And we need 43 people just to break even. So now I've paid a ton out of pocket. I'm like, bleeding income, right, to host these events. And it just doesn't seem like people want to go in person. Even like Bashar, Abraham Hicks, their numbers have dipped. Like it's everybody. And I'm not taking it personally because there's like a lot of really good reasons why people aren't able to come right now. And I fully get it. Like I fully get it. But I just want to let you guys know unless the numbers pick up dramatically for Sedona or Long Beach, we're not going to be able to host retreats anymore. Like we're going to have to stop doing them because I'm paying for them out of pocket and I simply don't have $15,000 just to blow on these events, right? I know. So I just want to let you guys know that's what's going on. Hey, Grace, with the retreats. So unless the numbers pick up dramatically for Sedona and or Long Beach, we're not going to do any more retreats at all. And for those of you who can't make it, I don't have it live streamed because we don't have the capability to live stream, but we have Rad at Home and people aren't even interested in Rad at Home because that's why we did that, right? The Rad at Home. I know everything's expensive. I'm really not taking this personally. That's why I'm being so transparent for you guys. Um, so the yeah, wanting and affordability are different. I know. I know. That's why I'm not taking it personally, you guys, because I know you guys want to come, but I also want to be transparent with you guys that we won't be able to continue to do these in-person retreats unless the numbers pick up dramatically. Okay. I know it's a lot. Yeah, it's the climate. I want to address this. This is good. She says, I think it's mainly the climate of not knowing what might happen that keeps people from spending. And I get that, but that's also you're not living in the present moment. And yes, we need to be smart and you need to plan ahead a little bit, but it seems like right now the energy is everyone is just waiting for something to happen before they go do anything, before they live their life. Do you know what I mean? And so nothing's happening. So there has to be like a balance between the 2, and right now everybody's just waiting on everything, and I get that. I get it, like I do, but I also can't afford to pay for retreats if people don't wanna come. So I think I think, a I know. I know, I get that. I know you guys wanna do it. I know you guys wanna come. So, I just wanna be so transparent with you. So, unless those numbers pick up, then, we're not gonna have retreats next year because I'm paying almost $15,000 out of pocket. You know what I mean? That is a lot. That is a lot. So, there's still spots to grab if you wanna grab them. It's really gonna be if the numbers pick up dramatically, then we'll have one big one, next year. Because I do love holding these. I wanna see you guys in person. It'd be so fun, and I love channeling for you guys. It's so fun to channel for you guys, right? Um, and here's the thing, Rad at Home we're not there doesn't seem to be a big interest for that. I think only 11 people have gotten Rad at Home, which really, really surprises me. If you get Rad at Home, that can help offset the cost. I don't want you to get unless you want it, right? But if you get Rad at Home, that's the full replay of the retreat, and that's $44. Like, that's only $44. Um, so that is a much lower price, a lot easier to get. But even with people not getting Rad at Home, it just seems like people aren't interested in the retreats. And so I can't pay for the retreats if people don't want to come to the retreats. And that's okay if you guys don't want to come, but I just want to be um so transparent. No, I'm not gonna cancel Long Beach because we've paid for the hotel, like ballroom, we've paid our videographer, we've bought plane tickets, we've already paid for literally everything. So Rad at Home is the whole retreat replay. And if you want to do the pre-sale for Sedona Rad at Home, which is going on right now, if from now until Sunday, then you get access into spiritual buddies, the spiritual community, like the big one, not the membership, but you get access into spiritual communities, the big buddy or the big buddy. I don't know what my brain was trying to say there. The big group. You can get that too. So that's a perk of doing the pre-sale. So I know, and that's what everybody's saying with the economy, and that's okay. So if we need to not do them, we won't do them. I know it's a lot. I know. Yes. Oh, Long Beach is still on. I'm not canceling that. I didn't say that at all. Everybody take a big deep breath. We're not canceling anything. We just won't be able to um do retreats next year if the tickets don't pick up for this year, right? Because I'm paying for almost the whole retreat in Long Beach, and I'm paying for about half the retreat in Sedona. So I would be completely out of money and not be able to pay for anything for me and my kids if I kept doing them. So I'm just listening to you guys and what you guys are able to do. And I just wanted to let you know. So if you're waiting for one for next year, we may not have one next year. So if you want to do it, either Rad at Home if you don't want to travel, or you can do Long Beach, which is in November, or Sedona this weekend. Those are the options. So I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. We're still doing the two that we have planned. Um, we're still doing the two. Yeah. Any questions about any of that? This is the first time that we've announced that and let you guys know. I just wanted to like let you guys know what was going on. Yeah. You love seeing people in person, but it's draining for me. I know. It can be if you're not used to it. I know. I know. And again, I love you guys so much. I'm not taking any of this personally. How could I take it personally? There's so much going on and everybody's so overwhelmed. I get it. It's a lot. But any questions at all, you guys are welcome to ask right here on the live. I understand nothing. Any chance of doing a 1-day remote day session? Um, what do you mean? You mean just like online? We have deeper downloads every month, which is online. Do you ever see yourself hosting a virtual retreat? Probably not a virtual retreat. That's really hard to do in the way that I do that because I already channel for deeper downloads. So that's the virtual version, basically. Yeah, you can do deeper downloads. Deeper downloads is where I channel for you guys just like I channel at the retreats. Just the retreats start with teaching. You'd pay for that. You'd pay for what? A virtual retreat? Rad at Home helps. I just want to let you guys know where we're at because we have to make, good business decisions, unfortunately, because we still do live in an economy. So we have to make those kind of decisions. So anyway, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know what's going on. You've got some major spinning compass energy lately for the collective, like not really wanting something to happen, not really waiting for something to happen, but not really being sure which way to go. Oh, that's so interesting because I am developing something for you guys right now for that. How big is my backyard? Spiritual blockages cause health, anxiety, pain, attacks. Yeah, it can cause all that. Every every physical ailment has a spiritual imbalance that it's pointing to. So you fix the spiritual imbalance and then that's how you heal that energy. Yeah. Just bought pre-sale right at home. Yay. Love that. We have a rat at home coming. You have rat at home right now. That we're doing pre-sales for a rat at home Sedona. It's not a live stream because we don't have the capabilities for that yet. But it is the full thing from start to finish, the full thing. And as soon as it takes just a couple weeks for a videographer to give it to us, and then as soon as it's ready, then I load it right into your account on the website, and then we'll send an email to everybody who's already gotten it, so you know exactly when it's ready for you. Yeah. Is energy weird to you right now? Energy has been weird to me for almost a year, so that feels normal to me now, if that makes sense. But the energy is weird. Yep. Is channeling easier as we get closer to Halloween? Only if that's your belief. I know a lot of people say the veil is thinner. There's not really anything different about Halloween other than the belief that people have. Your belief can make the veil thinner, but you can channel just as easily on, March 9th than you can Halloween Day. It's just the same. Is Spiritual Buddies chat open? Yeah, Spiritual Buddies is my spiritual community that we've been building for a few years now. So there's a few hundred people in there already. You can start now. So if you wanted to get the rat at home, then you can join Spiritual Buddies literally this afternoon and go start talking to people in Spiritual Buddies while you're waiting for rat at home to be ready for you guys. Mhm. Um, You aren't kidding about the natural break away of 3D relationships. Should we be sad? Only if that serves you, right? What does it serve you to be sad? And that's not a judgment. That's a real question because sometimes it does serve us to be sad, right? It helps us process. If you need to process that way. That's fine. Yeah. Still struggling tapping my gifts. It feels like they come and go. It's confusing. Well, if they come and go, it's just because you have a belief in there. You have a belief, a limiting belief in there about your gifts. So I would use my blog post. Everything I'm talking about is always linked to my bio, which means you go to my page with my face and all my videos. And then there's going to be a hyperlink at the top, and you click that. And that is a big list of all the things I always talk about. And so if you do the blog post link to my bio called Shadows and how to clear them, you can go through that energy of why my gifts keep going away to find the shadow there so you can kind of clear the path for yourself. Mhm, 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 mhm. Why don't you do what the band All American Rejects do? Ask members to host you pop-ups free. Oh, I've never heard of that. I don't channel archangels. I don't resonate with them. I resonate more with just spirit guides. So that's usually who I channel. Yeah. Ooh, you have healing energy coming out of your hands. I love that. That's fun. That is fun. You just signed up for Rat at Home. Oh, yay, Sally. Go join Spiritual Buddies and you talk to the community. I love that. Yeah. A benefit of getting Rat at Home Sedona right now by Sunday, by this Sunday, is that you get to join the Spiritual Buddies community. After pre-sales for Rat at Home stop, you can still get it, but the pre-sale bonus stops on Sunday at midnight. So you have to get it before Sunday at midnight, and then you can join Spiritual Buddies and be part of that community. They do pop-up concerts based on followers that host them in large homes and yards for free. Oh, that's interesting. We would really need to be indoors, though, is the problem, because we need a controlled environment so we can record it for everybody. But I really like that idea, Katie. We'll talk about that, me and my team. You got Rat at home and you just joined Soul Spark. Oh, I'm so glad. Make sure you come say hi in Soul Spark if you haven't yet, Anton. I love that. Are all emotions or spirit guides talking to us? No. Your higher self communicates to you through emotion. That's your higher self. What does third eye sensitivity mean during meditation? It just means you're waking it up, that you're taking the calcifications off and you are waking it up. You're strengthening your third eye. I love that. That's so fun. I love that so much for you. You guys are so sweet. I love this community so much. Anyway, sorry to be the Debbie Downer for maybe no retreats next year, but I wanted to tell you, right? I didn't want you guys to like expect retreats and then be surprised that there weren't going to be any next year. So we'll still look at the ticket sales, right? If the ticket sales dramatically increase, then we can have another one. And if they don't, then it's just not the time for retreats, and that's okay. But I just wanted you guys to know. Yeah, of course, because I know so many people are like, I'm gonna wait till next year. But here's what I think is gonna happen because of the way the world is right now. I think everybody was just still gonna wait all year and not do any more. And then I was gonna have to pay 15 grand out of pocket for every retreat I did. And people weren't gonna come because people are afraid to spend money and come to do the things. Yeah, Cheryl, ask me a question, baby. You don't have to ask permission. Ask me a question. So sweet. Hold on, I need to pull up something here on the side really quickly. Um, have you guys seen what the theme is this week for the lives? Because we're gonna go live again, not tomorrow, but the next day. The theme this week is when I think about you, I heal myself. And I just love that. I love that theme so much. And I really want to talk about it with you guys. Do you know all of your spirit guides' names or origins, or is it more of a sense? Not all spirit guides have names because names are a human thing. If you take my free spirit guide course linked in my bio, I teach you everything I know about spirit guides and give you guided meditations to connect to them too. But I know them. I know my spirit guides. Have you come across others who haven't experienced much joy? Girl, yes. Yes, I that used to be my life before I was awakened. I had not had much joy. I was emotionally and physically abused my entire childhood into early adulthood by my family. So I that was me. That was me who hadn't experienced much joy. And then I was so tired of feeling like that that one day I was like, "Hey, I don't wanna feel like shit anymore." Do you know what I mean? And so I decided to do one thing for myself that made me feel better. And for me, during that time when I felt like I was just like surviving and I was fighting for my life out there, I decided to do nice things for other people. Yeah, if you don't know what joy looks like, then here's what you do. You ask the universe to remind you. Universe, remind me what brings me joy. And that's all you have to do. And then here's the thing. So many people are like, hey, remind me what brings me joy. And the universe shows you all these little things because that's what your vibrational match for is all the little breadcrumbs. And you're like, no, I want a big thing. And then you never do anything. So you never get to the big thing. You have to follow the breadcrumbs. So the breadcrumbs get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the joy gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But you have to start at the bottom. Sometimes joy looks like making yourself your favorite breakfast. Sometimes joy looks like going on a walk when the weather is perfect outside, right? Sometimes joy means telling the woman who's walking past you on the street that you really love her freaking shoes. So that it doesn't matter. Joy can be small, joy can be free. Joy has to start small if you don't know what joy looks like. You have to work your way up to it, right? Is it okay to ghost people that you don't align with and don't want to talk to? Yeah, you don't owe anybody anything, my love. If it doesn't feel good to ghost people, then it's not in alignment with you. And you could always say, like, hey, I'm just not interested. I don't want to hang out and just leave it at that. You don't have to explain yourself more, right? But sometimes that energy requires for you to just stop talking to people because they don't respect your boundaries, right? So you have to decide what's good for you. Hey, Carrie. Yeah, 4 days to Sedona. 4 days to Sedona. Yeah, I did a video on the 3-eye atlas thing. So go to my profile with my videos and find the one 3-eye atlas I channeled. I channeled and I talked about that with my guides and made a video for you guys. Um, I have a tattoo on my arm that says live for the little things. Ooh, that's a good mantra. That's a good mantra. Um, how do you approach talking to friends and family about 3D, 5D, and ED topics? I do not unless somebody asks me a question because unless people are asking questions about stuff, they are not ready to talk about it. So I don't actually talk about that unless they bring it up. And then I kind of meet them at their level and I see if they're asking more questions, take it up a notch, right? Yeah. You're stuck on the human money aspect. I know I'm not aligned with this job after 10 years, but scared to jump. Why are you scared to jump? What do you think is gonna happen? Asking because my dad is very curious, but I'm afraid of coming off insane. So let other people do the talking for you, Princess Sweet. Let other people do the talking for you. You can send them like a David Greer YouTube video because he talks about extraterrestrials, or a Bashar video where he's talking about open contact or something like that. Find something that you feel like matches that person and let somebody else do the talking for you. So good. I like to drop a woo woo crumb and see what they say. Yeah, I will sometimes also drop a woo woo crumb. Why don't you do personal readings? I used to do personal readings and I don't have time anymore with all these other things that I'm offering you guys. It didn't feel like an alignment anymore. I did personal readings and they booked out within minutes for like a month and a half, would book out within minutes, but it's not an alignment for me anymore because I've kind of evolved into doing other things. So I just didn't have time. Sam, today is my birthday. Happy birthday. I'm waiting for an approval. Does spirit know when? An approval for what? Okay, so you're afraid of the other person can't pay bills, get evicted, sure, not what to do next. So that's a limiting belief. Writing a novel won't pay the bills. That works for so many authors. So many authors pay their bills by writing a novel. Why do you believe that won't pay the bills? Yeah, it won't pay the bills tomorrow, but guess what? You're never going to write that novel if you don't freaking start today. If you're not aligned, you need to start doing things that make you feel more aligned so you can get yourself out of the misaligned place, right? Yeah. So good, you guys. These are such good conversations. I freaking love it. Um, okay. And joy can be dancing in the rain. That's right. See, it can be so many things. You have to follow the breadcrumbs. You have to start with the small things so the joy can get bigger and bigger and bigger. People are like, yeah, but dancing in the rain isn't going to fix me. You're right. You're right. Dancing in the rain is not going to fix you, but it will raise your vibration. And that is a baby step. You have to take step, 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 and it builds upon itself. One action is not going to save you, right? Sugar does not cause spiritual blockages, no. No. Mhm. So good. You guys, this is so good. Yeah, my husband has been talking about writing a book. I've been hearing it for 3 years and he hasn't started. You just have to start. You just have to start. It doesn't have to be good, you just have to start, right? Okay, let's talk about this week's theme. This week's theme of when I think about you, I heal myself. Have you guys ever met anybody that you're like, "Oh my god, this person triggers me so much. It makes me feel so blah about myself that I need to heal that shadow. I need to shift that limiting belief so I don't feel like that anymore." Because I'm telling you, I've met people like that where I'm like, mm-mm. When I think about you, I heal myself because I don't want to feel like this anymore. Have you guys ever felt that before? Oh my God. Right? Right? Yes. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, family members, I freaking know, dude. Yes. So here's the thing. You can use anything in your life to help propel your growth and help expand your self and raise your vibration. You can use literally anything in life, even the icky stuff, especially the icky stuff, honestly, because you can be around people and you're like, oh my God, you're so icky. I'm so tired of being around you, but they're your freaking family member and you can't get away from them. So then that's what motivates you to heal the shadows. That's what motivates you to shift limiting beliefs. Use it, right? Use that stuff to shift. I'm so excited to talk about some of this stuff in Sedona. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Used to feel that way about family. Yeah. Every time I meditate, my eyes just water profusely, not crying, just tears without emotion. You're releasing things you need to release. Don't question it. The answers will come later. Don't overthink it. Just let it happen. Okay. If it feels like it's coming out of you, just let it come out of you. Right. Mhm. The other day, I felt as if I was being pulled backwards and saw and felt that I was a vessel. Oh, that's interesting. What do you think you're a vessel for? You have to see what resonates in that sentence for you. Mhm. How do you find the shadow brought up by that icky feeling? I have a blog post that walks you through all the steps, shadows, and how to clear them for free on my website. I don't want your email. I don't want nothing. I just want you to use it. I just want you to use it. Right. Shadows not clear them. It's a blog post, so link in the bio, and then scroll to see blog, and then that's how you do it. It literally tells you the steps, tells you how to find shadows, tells you what shadows are, it tells you how to clear the shadows step by step, the whole thing for free right there. Mhm. So good. So good, you guys. Just try not to be that person to someone else. Listen, Sue, if you are in alignment with yourself, you are still, even if you are 100% in alignment with yourself, you are still going to be that person that triggers other people. I can't even tell you how many people I trigger just on a regular basis. And every time I trigger them, you know what I think in my brain? I think you're welcome. Because if you're being triggered, then the shadow is coming up from the depths so you can heal it. It's coming into your conscious awareness so you can heal it, right? Right. How do you get into alignment? By following the breadcrumbs of joy and by expanding your consciousness, by clearing your shadows, by shifting your limiting beliefs. That's how you get into alignment. Oh, you just found this live and heard my comment about how to utilize. Oh, I think it cut you off, Deb. Does that make sense about getting into alignment? The shirt, I know, yeah. Isn't it rad? I love today's shirt. It's so good. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that perspective. My grandma told me once that your family knows how to push your buttons so easily because they're the ones who put them there. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, you're welcome, Nessie. I love you lots too. I love doing these lives with you guys. It's really fun. It's really fun. Oh, and I always forget to say this at the beginning. All I ask for in energetic exchange for answering all these questions is to like the live and share the live. So tap the screen on TikTok, like the live on YouTube, share the live to people that you think will appreciate the live. And that helps a lot. It just helps the algorithm so more people can come hang and more people can get them good vibes. Mhm. Oh my god. Pickle thinks I look like Adele, and I will be riding that high for the next 5 days. I don't think I look like Adele, but girl, I'm gonna take it. I love that so much. Oh my god. That's so nice. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. I look like Adele? What? How do I look like Adele? What? That's so funny. Adele. What a freaking queen. Holy crap, you guys. That's so it's the eyes that make me look like Adele. Now I'm gonna have to go pull her up and look at that's so interesting. Love Adele. Big fan. Love that. That's so great. You've thought this ever since you first saw me on TikTok. Oh my god, I've never heard that before. That's so funny. I love it. I have a coworker that every time I see her, something triggers, but not sure why. How do I clear that? Read the blog post, Shadows and How to Clear Them, because it tells you what to do with the trigger. It tells you the next step for the trigger, right? The queen energy. Jin's my new favorite. The queen energy in the eyes. Oh my gosh, I love that. Do you have any other intuitive family members? My kids are both really intuitive, and my sisters are intuitive. That for sure I know. You absolutely see. Oh my gosh. Ooh, if I did a wing, oh yeah, I don't know really how to do makeup, but if I did the wing like Adele does, that's so funny. Oh my god. I'm gonna be riding this Adele high for like a week. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna be insufferable. Sorry, Corey. My father-in-law triggers me. He interrupts, talks over, doesn't listen. Okay, good. Use that trigger. Go to that blog post linked in my bio, the shadows and how to clear them. Okay, because we can't clear it here. There's not a way for me to do that appropriately with you just in the comments. Take that feeling and read the blog post, and it'll tell you what to do with that feeling. It'll tell you what to do with that trigger to find the shadow to heal the shadow. Yeah. The Adele. Adele. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Please talk into Sedona Rad Retreat with this Adele energy. I mean, I guess I will because I didn't even know I was doing it. A walk, not talk. Walk into with Adele energy. I'll have my face in full glam. I'll have somebody else do my makeup because I don't know how to do it. Adele's blogs. You guys are so funny. How do you talk to your teens about spirituality without the eye rolls? I don't, because here's the thing. If you talk to them about spirituality, if you talk about things that they don't want to talk to you about, they're going to have so much freaking resistance to them. So I lay these little nuggets down. I show them by example. It's really mostly by example with teenagers because teenagers think that all their parents are idiots and that they know nothing. So you show them by example and you drop little nuggets when you can. That's it. That's it. And then you let them choose. I actually had a conversation with my oldest son a couple weeks ago or so, a week or two ago. I don't know, time's made up. And I said, listen, I'm not trying to make you believe anything I believe ever. I'm just sharing what I believe. And I want you to choose what feels right for you because he may not be on the same journey as me. Yes, this is truth for me, but this may not be the appropriate journey for him. And I love whatever journey he's chosen for himself. Does that make sense? Right? So I just teach them what I talk to them about stuff when I can, when it's appropriate, but I don't do it too much. Your 3-year-old already eye rolls. Yeah, they come out of the womb eye rolling sometimes. I can't. Can't. Thank you for the follows and the likes and the shares and all the things. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I love it so much. Same with 47-year-old daughter. Yeah. I mean, I still eye roll my dad, and I'm 42, so I guess it doesn't stop. If I'm 42, it's not gonna stop. Oh gosh, yeah, the freedom to choose. That's right. That's what this life is about. Yeah, I'm not trying to control anybody. That's feels icky, icky, icky to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, very good. So good. What else was I going to talk to you guys about today? We kind of got off track right at the beginning and never got back on track, but that's okay. This is a good life. Um, If you were not in here before, because I know a lot of people have joined since, just a quick update. We have Rad Retreats Sedona happening this weekend, and we have Rad Retreats Long Beach, California happening November 15th. People had said that they wanted to do these retreats, but a lot of people aren't for many reasons that I fully understand. People aren't buying tickets for them as much as we thought that they would based on the interest that was generated before we did these retreats. So, unless interest greatly picks up and we sell a lot more tickets to Sedona and or Long Beach, we will not be doing any retreats next year. I just want to let you guys know because these cost about $15,000 to hold a retreat and we are making them as cheap as we possibly can. That's like the very low end, 15 grand. And I'm paying for all this out of pocket at this point because we haven't even broken even on either retreat. And that's okay if people don't want to go to them, but then that would be the reason why we're not going to hold them next year. So unless the tickets pick up dramatically, then we will only have Sedona this weekend and Long Beach, and then that'll be it for retreats. So I just wanted a little FYI, just so you guys know. I just want to be clear and transparent with you guys. We're gonna host the same kind of retreat. We were talking about various places over here on the East Coast or the North or Northeast. Um, that kind of either Midwest, East Coast, like somewhere on this side of the country. So the same kind of retreat where you guys come, I do a little bit of intuitive teaching, and then we just channel, right? We get volunteers, and then I channel, and then the next person volunteers, and then I channel, and all that stuff. I don't know how I would do virtual retreats, but holy crap, maybe I need to think about that. I don't really know how I would host that. I would have to think about that. But I can't go, Tammy, I can't go to the Midwest if people aren't buying tickets because I'm having to pay for almost all of Long Beach out of pocket, and that's not very sustainable. I know, isn't that a bummer? I know. Oh, you're gonna be in Sedona right after us. Oh, no. Yeah, and deeper downloads that we do every month is very similar to the in-person retreats. It has a different vibe because it's virtual, but deeper downloads is basically a virtual retreat, right? Because I still channel for you guys and I have a downloaded message. It's not teaching per se, but it's downloaded message. It's very similar. So you guys could go get deeper downloads and get this very, very similar vibes. We have all the deeper downloads on the website. Um, Virtual, how do we do virtual? Okay. Yeah, maybe people could host. I know. What infrastructure do you need? You have land. The problem is it needs to be indoors because we did the first retreat outdoors and it was so sweaty and hot and miserable. It was really hard for people to focus. But deeper downloads, you guys, is like the virtual retreat, right? It like is that. But if somebody wants to host an indoor space, but here's the problem I've also been finding people aren't buying plane tickets to go to places. And we chose Long Beach, California. It's a major city, and people still aren't going to Long Beach. Do you know what I mean? So I think people just aren't wanting to travel and they aren't wanting to go to these things like in person. So that's why deeper downloads is a really, really good option for virtual. Maybe do more than one deeper downloads a month and aim it towards teaching. Maybe, maybe. I really appreciate all of this. Like, we're talking it out, we're figuring it out together. I love you guys because I know you guys want to go. That's why I'm not taking it personally. I know you guys want to go. I'm not in Cali, I'm in North Carolina. See, hard time getting off work. Like, there's always reasons, right? Spirit guides are not incarnated beings, so spirit guides are not aliens. You can have guides, kind of, but they're not spirit guides. And take my spirit guide course. It's free. It tells you all the things about spirit guides, the whole gamut. Mhm. You made Axton will of course be in Sedona, but gotta miss out on Long Beach. Yeah, you can't come to every single one. As much as I would love you to be there, that's a lot, Lori. I wonder if it's an issue with the government enforcing the real ID. That's the reason I can't go. Everyone seems to have different reasons, and they're all like understandable. Like I get it. And again, that's why I'm not taking it personally. I just wanted to communicate with you guys. So if you guys are like waiting for retreat next year and we end up not having any, I want you to have the chance to go to one of these two. You know what I mean? I know. Hopefully if tickets pick up a lot after Sedona, we'll have one big one next year. But if they don't, I just can't because I'm like bleeding money. You know what I mean? To host these things. And extra deeper downloads of teaching would be great. See, I want to go, but it's hard for me to prioritize. I know, I get it. I get it. I know. I know. It's the money factor. I know, baby. I know. Where can I share this retreat to anybody? You can send them the link for my website. Anyone that you think would go. Oh, you're in Ireland. Patty, we should come to you. Actually, we should go to Patty in Ireland. Could people attend via Zoom? Not for this retreat because that's an extra cost. We talked to people about it, but that's an extra cost. In Virginia, wishing for an NC retreat. I know. They're just so expensive. In-person retreats are like 15 grand at a minimum. They're just so expensive. Next year, deeper downloads. We're getting that a lot. Next year, deeper downloads. A lot of meditation courses that fill up quick. Yeah, let's go to Ireland and then not come back. So funny. You guys are so funny. A camping retreat with a big year. It's the travel, you guys. These are great ideas and I love them. You want to know why we chose Sedona for the retreats? Because hundreds of people said, if you have one in Sedona, I will definitely go. And then 32 people bought tickets. Hundreds. I'm not even joking. Hundreds. That's why we chose Sedona. People aren't traveling at all. I know. It's just what's happening right now. That's okay. Do you have meditations for a sim style cheat code for unlimited money? Actually, a sim style cheat code for unlimited money is this one. Money and the Law of Attraction by Abraham Hicks. I'm not even joking. Tells you step by step what to do. This one right here, right here, right here. One day maybe you'll have an RV and you can travel around to Peeps like Abraham. I am traveling to Peeps, Kim Vaughn. I don't live in Arizona. I don't live in California. I'm traveling. But people don't want to go. And that's okay. There's just like so much going on in the world right now, right? So much. You like the extra deets each month for teaching. 32. I know, Christy. I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. I know. And yeah, there's so many good reasons. I wish I could come, but if I don't have to co-parent, I know. I know. Money and the Law of Attraction by Abraham Hicks. Esther and Jerry Hicks. Sorry. Esther and Jerry Hicks. Let's just get the RV and travel anyway. This is the name of the book. I feel like at least half those people are in Soul Spark and already went to Axton. They could have been. Yeah, they could have been. Lori said I traveled from Arizona to NC to Virginia solo and it was nice to get away. Yeah. With a stop in Atlanta. That's a lot of travel, Lori. You precious thing. Oh yeah, the audiobook of this is so good. You're right. Oh my god, it's so good. Ooh, you just got this in the mail? Yeah, that's a really good one. It's like a sim style cheat code for money and abundance. That's really good. It's really good. Yeah, so you guys would do a virtual retreat? I don't know. So many people are going to Sedona right now. Going to the end of October. Your virtual retreat. Okay, I would have to figure that out how I would do that, but maybe that's something we should consider. Again, we're not canceling the ones we already have. So if you want to come see me in person, this is the last guaranteed time that you'll be able to see me in person. Is Sedona this weekend or November 15th for Long Beach. Okay, so live stream tickets for Sedona. I can't I really just cannot put any more money into these retreats right now because I am down like a good 10 grand on these retreats. You know what I mean? I'm like down a good 10 grand. It's like a lot. So I keep adding things for people because they're like, I want this. And then they don't actually follow through and do it because there's so much going on right now, which I get. Again, I love you guys. So I just can't anymore. I can't put any more into it. You know what I mean? Are we getting raptured tonight? No, rapture's not real. It's not necessarily cheaper to do it in one place or another. It's just like a lot. It's a lot no matter what. I know. And people aren't traveling is the thing. People don't want to travel. So, um I participated in virtual workshops. I could talk to you about how those were structured. Hell yeah, Susan. Hell yeah. If you want to reach out, you contact form on the website. Yeah, that'd be cool. More virtual. We'll see. I got to talk about that, how that would work. I have to talk about how that would work with my team. I'm getting so many good hair comments. You guys are so sweet. Anyway, a retreat planned a year or so in advance, making an all day thing with workshops. Yeah. The problem with doing it with other people is, I didn't mean to like workshop this about future retreats, but the problem doing it with other people is that not everyone aligns and believes in the same thing. So it's hard for me to stay in alignment when I'm with people who believe very different things. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see that, but it doesn't work out that much because then we're not really sharing the cost with others. Like I'm just paying these people to do it. That's more expensive. That's what happened at Axton. Yeah, the book is by Esther and Jerry Hicks. She's like having more deeper downloads would be cool. Well, what would you guys want to see in deeper downloads is the thing, right? What would you want to even see in deeper downloads? Um, because people just aren't wanting to do stuff as much as they were before. And that's across the board. That's not just with me. That's with literally everybody. Yeah, this is Bigfoot and his homie, an alien, hanging out. Yep. This is them two buds, right? With a little heart. Sure is. This is Sean Craft. You go to seancraft.com, and I don't make any money off this. I just freaking love these shirts. You can find this and get yourself if you want. You want to learn how to channel the bumps in the road, open contact answers to you. So it'd be cool to see that in deeper downloads. Okay. Okay. You like the way I currently do deeper downloads. Yeah, my guides do pick, and I'm always gonna let them pick who gets to be channeled for. What if you did deeper downloads like you're teaching us how to channel like during the live? Okay. We all need matching Sean Craft shirts. I agree. We do all need matching Sean Craft shirts. Schedule it in Hawaii. Girl, people are not coming to Arizona. They're not going to go to Hawaii. But I love that. I love that energy. I love where you're at. Yes, I can explain deeper downloads, my love. Deeper downloads is where we go much deeper than I can go on social media. We talk about the deep stuff. It's a deep, deep message from the notebook, right? From my spirit guides. And I read you that whole message. This is stuff that's like too strong for social media for people who want to go super deep. And then we spend about the next hour and a half of me just channeling. I pick people intuitively. They kind of raise their hand on Zoom and then they ask any question they want from personal to global and I channel for them. So if you want to watch past deeper downloads, you can get any past deeper downloads on my website right now. Everything is linked in my bio. My website is my handle and then .com. So spiritualitywithsam.com and you can get all the deeper downloads. It's already there. So you can check those out. They're pretty low cost and you can kind of see what those are about and watch me channel and listen to the answers and things like that. So, yeah. Sell merch to help recover from their treats. I know, Tammy, what's so wild about that is we tried and we got gently redirected from the universe because our first shop, this is so funny. Our first shop got shut down for copyright violations. So we said, hey, that's our design. We made it and that's our logo. There's no copyright infringement because it's our copyright. And then they just like literally wouldn't answer us back. And so then we did another company and that website, every time we uploaded a new image for people to like have t-shirts or whatever, then it just wasn't adding to the website. It wasn't like showing up. It wasn't populating. And I was like, okay, I guess we're not supposed to sell merch because I'm right there with you, Tammy. I know. Isn't that so funny? I was like, okay. At this point, I'm good at listening to the universe. I've gotten a lot better with it. You should feel special that you got a shirt and merchandise because they took it down and they won't put it back up. And we're like, okay. Psychic gift development lecture discussed together. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to start the revolution. The revolution is not going to start for us, baby. It's us. It's us. 100%. It's always us. Oh, apple velvet cake. You're so precious. Oh my god. Then they randomly sent you a blanket that you didn't order. What? Look at Lori with her abundance coming in all over the place. I love that for you. A cruise ship. You guys are so funny. People are not traveling to Arizona, but you're like, we'll go on a cruise. I love you guys. Going over the Claires. Okay, okay. Yeah, I want to be able to kind of meet you guys where you're at. Do you know what I mean? And give you the things that you guys are looking for and hoping for. And I think in-person retreats are just not it right now. You know what I mean? I think that's just what it is because people don't want to travel. A cruise to the Bermuda Triangle. You guys are so out of control. Help with the ego. That's a good one. Like balancing the ego. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna do those expansion packs. Have you been in the live the last time where we talked about expansion packs and doing those? Because we're gonna develop those, but we got to get through the retreat first because the retreat is just in a few days. An age limit to your retreat? I would say adults. It needs to be adults. Can't be children. First timer, welcome. I'm glad to have you. You do the triangle, channel the triangle. Yeah, we're gonna do expansion packs, so that's gonna be good. Any plans for another group live meditation? We're gonna do them. I just don't have a date for a next one, but we'll do more because those are really good. Yeah, I really love doing those guided meditations. And if you want to listen to any of my past live guided meditations, like the global ones, they're all linked on my YouTube. Go follow me on YouTube. Make sure you follow me there because that's the safest place to follow me right now. So I'm so glad to see you guys here, though. This is so good. You want more like in-depth teaching. Your autistic brain needs to be overinformed. Gotcha. Gotcha, Christy. Should go on a road tour, meet folks at restaurants and eat and drink and laugh. Oh, that's fun. You're manifesting a Salem retreat one day. I kind of like that idea. Just meet folks at restaurants, eat, drink, laugh. I kind of love that. Did you hear that, Corey? Go on a road tour. The Happening Now says you should just go on a road tour and meet folks at restaurants and eat and drink and laugh. I don't know why, you guys, but ASMR gives me the heebie-jeebies. I cannot stand ASMR. Isn't that so funny? I can't stand it. I don't know why. Someone find us an RV, Corey says. Yeah, someone find us an RV. It's like diners, drive-ins, and dives, but divine. Oh my god, you guys are so fun. Yeah, I really can't. I can't stand ASMR at all. Isn't that so funny? I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Oh my god. Maybe we should do like a local thing in Winston-Salem. Are there enough of you in North Carolina where you would drive to Winston-Salem? Because that's where I'm at. And then I could meet you guys at like a place in Winston-Salem and we could just like talk and laugh and talk about spirituality and I could channel shit for you guys and stuff like that. Is that something you would do? Oh, ASMR is all over Facebook. Ugh, I can't. It just makes me go, ugh. I cannot do it. You will freaking drive. Don't threaten me from Baltimore. You like the live meditations because you feel like you lock in. Ooh, I like that. Well, they're on the YouTube for you. They're on the YouTube. Can you offer a guided live removing shadows? I know it's in your website, but I pay for you to do it in a deeper download style. Okay, I will have to think on that. Corey, can we write that down? Guided live. Yeah, what Sync Farm said. Oh yeah, we are working on expansion pack for that. Okay, good. People are carpooling to come to Winston-Salem. Hey, Lilo, you want to come up here? Come here, baby. Let me see if I can get Lilo up here. Come here, babes. Yeah, I don't like the nail tapping. Blech. I don't know why I can't. Bye, Moon Sun. I would choke my daughter, her grandparents so fast for Salem. That's so funny. Yeah, Corey says on YouTube, I think the expansion packs are going to cover everything that everyone's been asking for when it comes to teaching and learning, which is so true. I just have to like record them. It's a brand new idea, and I can't start recording them till after Sedona because obviously all the attention's on Sedona. Yeah. Winston's a 6-hour drive for me, but I might still do it. You're so funny. Corey's been taking notes on everything everybody's been saying. These are great ideas, you guys. These are great ideas. I love you guys so much. Yeah, so what would we do if we met up at like a freaking restaurant or something and I could like reserve a back room at like some restaurant in Winston-Salem? What would you want to do? What would you even want to do? You should see if Sean Craft will do a t-shirt collab. I know. We actually emailed Sean Craft just to let them know that we love them so much. We've started a Sean Craft revolution. We're going to see if she responds. Eat, channel, and be merry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'd sit in the corner and lurk? Absolutely. Yeah, you could still come and lurk. There's plenty of people in Soul Spark in my membership that lurk, and they get so much from lurking. Yeah, man, you gotta do what feels good for you, right? Just being in the vibration would be amazing. I know. Being all in the same room really is amazing. Hmm. Maybe we could plan something like that in the near future. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Make a video with all my Sean Craft shirts. That'd be a long video. There's so many of these shirts. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I do have to go in just a minute, but just one more reminder. Sedona this weekend and Long Beach in November 15th. Those are the last two guaranteed retreats of all time. If ticket sales pick way up for either or both, then we can have another one next year. We would have one next year, but if we don't have a dramatic increase in ticket sales for the retreats, then we're not gonna be able to have any next year, right? Because we just got to meet people where they're at, right? We just got to meet people where they're at. Yeah, I am starting a podcast with Taryn Fian, the shadow work queen guru. We're starting a podcast together soon. But I like that. Divine dining. That's fun. I love that so much. Okay. If you want to check out the retreat info, the link is in the bio. If you're on YouTube, Corey has already dropped you that link if you want to check out the information. But yes, the only guaranteed retreats are this weekend in Sedona and then November 15th, because we may not have any more after that. It just depends on the interest, right? Just depends on the interest. So, yes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Appreciate it. These are such good ideas. So thank you for hanging and letting me know what you guys want and what you guys need. And yeah, go check out Deeper Downloads. Everybody go buy a Deeper Downloads that you haven't bought before. And then that will let you watch all of my channeling at a very low cost and will help you get in those vibes and that energy. And also Rad at Home, the pre-sales are only good until Sunday. So only until Sunday can you buy Rad at Home for Sedona, which is the whole recording of the retreat, and also get into Spiritual Buddies, the community. Okay. That's when it ends. So make sure you go get those things before you forget. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I will see you on Thursday. I think Thursday is the next day that I have a live. It's already in there. You can already go register just so you get your reminders. Okay. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I will see you the next time. Goodbye.